By the end of the wars, from Carlisle to Colchester and from Newcastle to Bristol, the mob was radical in disposition. Conversely, we may find evidence for this in the extensive program of wartime barracks building. Between 1792 and 1815, 155 barracks were constructed, many of which were deliberately sited in the disaffected districts of the Midlands and North. England in 1792 had been governed by consent and deference, supplemented by the gallows and the church and king mob. In 1816, the English people were held down by force. Hence, post war radicalism was at times less a movement of an organized minority than the response of the whole community. We might note two examples, both in 1817. The first is the execution of a sailor, Cashman, for his part in an attack upon a gunsmith's shop after the meeting at Spafields on 2 December 1816. Cashman was an Irish fisherman with many years' service in the naval wars, in which he had been wounded 9 times. By his own account, he was owed by the Admiralty more than 5 years' back pay, as well as a considerable sum in prize money. A sum of £1 a month, which he had signed over to his poverty stricken mother in Ireland, had never been paid. At the close of the wars, he had been discharged penniless, and in pursuit of restitution, he had been referred from one circumlocution office to the next. On the morning of the riot, he had been once again to the Admiralty. On his return, he had met a brother sailor, a warrant officer, who had persuaded him to attend the Spafields meeting, treating him to spirits and beer on the way. He had little understanding of the purpose of the meeting, and perhaps not much recollection of its events. The authorities could scarcely have chosen a more popular victim than Cashman, and one more likely to bring out all the sympathies and latent radicalism of the London crowd. British tars, of whom many had been present at the Spafield meeting, were noted for their riotous dispositions.